What's up YouTube, Chris Wilczewski here. This week we were at Icore Fitness and that event was sick.
I'll give blood, sweat, and tears to reach my goal. I'm focused now, remain in complete control. I know it's mind over matter, I ain't feeling no pain. Go hard or go home, man, this isn't a game. This is what I live for, the very reason I train. So when they speak about the breaks, they can mention my name and I can say I'm a ninja. I'm a ninja.
So for the guys coming in third place, we have Michael Torres. Let's check out his run.
So Michael Torres starting his run off super strong, going straight into that. Now here a little bit later on in the course, you can see his upper body strength is still going very hard. Now Michael Torres was a stage 2 finalist this year. He was a national finalist for the NNL the past season, so you know he's super strong. And then right here coming to the finish, great job.
Second place was Naz Richardson. Let's look at what he did.
So next up we have Naz Richardson. Naz looking super strong on these here. You can see him joking around a little bit there. And then going straight into the Big Dipper. Which, by the way, I have to hand it to Mark Falcone. This was a really awesome replica. It looked like a lot of fun to be on. Now this balance obstacle, extra tricky. And you can see Naz starting to lose his footing, but gains composure and makes that big leap there. And then going on to the flying bar. Naz looking right at home before finishing off the course. Super strong. You can see him there using a huge reach to get those legs up. Excellent job getting second, Naz.
And then finally coming in first place, rocking the jeans, give it up for John Stevens.
So most people don't know John Stevens, but John was actually one of the only testers from the Philadelphia finals to actually finish the entire course. Now remember, no athlete finished that course at all. But you can see him here having a little bit of trouble on the balance. He's going to make a quick jump save to keep going. And now what is most impressive about John is his lock-off strength. You can see him using that one-arm ability to get through that. And then right here, he saves so much time on the pegboard with that crossover technique. You can see his arms never dipping low. And then going to the flying bar, just smooth technique throughout that. And finally, the last obstacle, again, a huge time saver for him. You can see him with that huge lock-off strength pulling all the way up to his chest, allowed him to cruise through this course. He was a solid 40 seconds ahead of any other finisher. Excellent workout there, John.
On the girls' side of the action, we had Kayla Colby come in third place.
So Kayla taking her time, gaining control here. It's really important to make sure that swing stays straight. Now moving forward, you can see getting that big pump right there. Now Kayla's relatively new. She competed in the NNL finals last season. Now a little bit low on the Big Dipper, but she still is able to hold on to the net. Now this is where things get a little bit tricky. She has a little trouble staying balanced, and she's gonna start to go sideways and just keep going. But good run.
Coming in second place again for the second week in a row, Elissa Beard.
So we talked about this last week, but Elissa Beard is coming fresh off an injury. You can see that ankle is still wrapped up, so she's still being extra cautious on it. Now going through this balance obstacle, she's clearly in control, taking her time, very excellent form. And then going on to the salmon ladder, we talked about this last week. She has a little bit of trouble with that shoulder, so you have to wonder if she's favoring it a little bit, taking an extra swing here and then going into it. Now she looks strong here, but doing that little regrip, and she just can't hold on. But excellent job, Elissa.
And then finally, she's clearly unbeatable, coming in first again, Jessie the Flex Labrecque.
Jessie Labrecque is on a rampage this year. She has not been beaten since the very first comp of the season. Every comp that she's been to, she's stayed in first place. And you can see exactly why here. Making quick work of the first couple obstacles, going over to the double salmon, skipping up a rung. Just impressive upper body strength. Now last week we saw her fail on the pegboard. This week you can see she's got that technique down and she's looking strong in the later part of the course. And then going to the flying bar right there, adjusted back a little bit and she ends up going down. But great run.
That does it for this week's wrap up. Next week we will be at XT Fitness out in Findlay, Ohio. The event's going to be sick, so be sure to stay tuned, like, comment, and subscribe. Peace out, my glib globs.